Namaste, great morning. I wanted to look a little bit more at what's going on with Trump behind the scenes. Now, I just started to throw the cards to see what direction this was going to go. And what's interesting is this is what came up in the other reading before. This frivolity, the old woman, that would be Trump, okay? And the friend, okay? And sensuality. So this nefarious thing that's going on behind the scenes with these young girls, okay, that he was playing, that, you know, having sex, doing these things with this young girl, this is upper foremost. So I think that there is a great worry that this is going to come out. Yeah, I think that it's going to come out, that this thing is going to be revealed some way. Either that, or he's thinking he was wishing he was back there again. You know, jumping in those beds and playing the big man. But I think it's more that he's, you know, because I was asking on more like what's his mental state, what's going on with him. Behind the scenes now with all this stuff coming up. You know, like he said, he wants to get rid of some people still in the White House. He's not happy. But I think this has to do with, again, yeah, again, the expression card. This comes up again for people that are wanting to project one image of it behind the scene. There's really something else going on, okay? That card is that false expression, veiled, okay? I want to project that all is butterflies and it's all great up here, it's wonderful, but really they're hiding behind that veil and they are in darkness. So it's these nefarious things going on behind the scenes. Okay. This could be a big part of what they're holding over his head. Not only just these business deals and that Ivanka and Jared are making behind the scenes, but I think for Trump, it's more of this salacious things that he's being blackmailed with. Okay. And he might have been even involved in this type of a thing with Stone, with some other ones, that they were in it together. Okay. Yeah, we've got the Hermit coming up, okay? So yeah, he's sitting with this stuff from, and it looks like from this thing, yeah, God, you got all the snakes there too. I'll show you the card. Yeah, we got these snakes here at the bottom, snakes coming out. And it's got the things from, you know, Egypt old times, and this kind of a barbed looking little lizard, you know, these things that are coming there, things of the, I would say, things of the past, things that he's trying to hide. He's trying to hide. The Hermit, he's hiding away, but this stuff is going to come to light. His snaky endeavors. Next. It's a card of compassion. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, there is no compassion there. This is like when compassion is overturned, it's like that overbearing. That overbearing. There was no compassion there with him at all. It was very cold. No compassion. Just cold. Cold, cold, cold. Yeah, he's got it. And, you know, this is, again, it's got the Kuan Yin, the woman. He's got no compassion for women. He's a user. He's a user of women. Okay? So this is what compassion is overturned. He's got no compassion for women. He's a user of women. Yeah, honeybee, preservation. You know, they're thinking about how they can preserve their little hive. You know, all these guys there, all these ones. Usually you have in a hive, you have one queen and you got all these worker bees, whatever. But these are the guys that are, I think it's all this involvement in this stuff behind the scenes. Okay, they're buzzing around all these ones. She's going over. We got all these buzzing bees going on, you know, just going nuts at this time because of all the stuff that's behind the scenes. They're working to try to preserve it, you know, they don't want all this stuff to come out. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Let me see. Okay, this is the card of keeping still. He's trying to lay low. He's trying to lay low, and maybe if I just keep still, keep my eyes closed, maybe it'll go away, you know, or detach. I'm trying to detach from this. I'm trying to, you know, he's trying to keep some sort of balance because this stuff is, you know, this stuff is what they're pressuring him with, for one. Yeah, he's trying to, again, stay still, trying to pull back, reconsider, how can I shift this stuff. He said he wants to get rid of some people in the White House too. You know, he wants to get rid of some people again. Because I think this stuff is just coming too close. All of this stuff is coming too close. And it has to do with what this dirt that they've got on him. Ooh, yeah, the egg's broken, you know. You know, break that egg to make that omelet, okay? Breaking that egg to make that omelet. What's inside is going to be seen. It's going to come out, you know. Okay, let's continue to see what we've got here. Okay. This is the card of existence. He's, you know, he's sitting there and this, all this stuff is just, you know, going around him. But again, he's trying to distance himself. He's trying to convince himself it's not going to happen, you know, that he's in control some way. he's, again, he tries to, he's in his own world, his own existence, his own, and I think that's what that has to do. He's in his own drama and existence and really thinks that he can get out of things. He's in his fantasy land. Still under that delusion, he's president and he can pardon people and he can snake his way out of it. He's in a delusional reality. Absolutely delusional. Next. Yeah. Two of Swords. Okay. Doesn't want to see, you know, can't make a choice. He's wishy-washy. 1 second he's one way, the next second he's another way, you know. He can never decide. He's just like this piece of dust that's floating around wherever the breeze goes. It's going there, here, there, and everywhere. Okay. So, yeah, he's got no leadership skills at all. And he doesn't know which way this is going to go. But again, he's in that fantasy mode. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now we got here the Hierophant, but it's the pendulum's doing odd things with it. Now you have the person here in position of power, but this guy, this Hierophant, he is not, you know, looking like the Hierophant that's wants to give to humanity, the one that's in, you know, that's connected with church, with connected. So I would say more. I think this is more, could be Putin, actually, because he's kind of on a dark throne and kind of sitting there very smug, you know, like I've got this stuff, I've got the, it's kind of like the Russian, feels like a Russian type thing. He's, you know, he's got this dirt and he's sitting there in a smug position. Okay. And controlling this stuff, that what's getting out. Okay, what's getting out on all these different layers. What is it? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, usually Hierophant is somebody that's connected with church and stuff. But, not in this case. Again, this Hierophant I take to be somebody in a position of power, but is smug and is, you know, arrogant and I've got this knowledge and I'm, you know. Okay. So I think it's Putin that's holding this stuff, again, holding this stuff over his head. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. And the perfect storm is happening. Mueller is stirring it up, stirring it up, stirring it up. These things are coming to light. Okay. Muse. Now I would say in this case that muse would maybe be justice that's keeping that path going, and the skilled craftsman. You know, these things have been worked on for quite some time. Okay. They've been worked on for quite some time. They know what they're doing. They're putting all these pieces together. Okay. That storm is uncovering all this stuff that's going on. Okay. It's all coming to the forefront. Yeah, yeah. So I wanted to get clarification on this top thing. So Trump is looking backwards at the past stuff that's happened, the knowledge of this stuff. Okay, we got the swords up there. So I would say he's, thinking about the dirt they've got on him. Yeah. Yeah. Things he was involved in. These things that are, yeah. And the things that they're spinning, again, every time that comes up, it's that strife card comes up too. Okay, so there, he's locked in that battle with that stuff. He's being manipulated by it. Okay. Need I say more? That picture does the whole thing. It may be the Empress, usually it's what, all the good things in the universe is giving back, giving back, giving back. But yeah, this was connected with that, those young girls and the stuff he had going on. They offered this stuff and man, he took it. He took it. And it's always these ones, it always comes up with the ones that are kind of looking like Ivanka, like his daughter or something. He's a sick man. Okay, he's a sick man. Young girls, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. And the last card's coming up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We've got Mueller. He's charging forward with this. Charging forward. And I mean, he has been really just spending this time like the hermit, just, looking on the path, reading all this stuff. I mean, really just taking his time to look deep and really find what's there and what's uncovered again, that passion, the devil, that devil. Okay, again, that comes up yet again. So, say they got some real nasty stuff on Trump, what he's been involved with and could still currently be involved with. And I think there are a number of them that are involved in this. Okay. But that's what's going on behind the scenes. Again, he's trying to distance himself from it. He's trying to stay in his fantasy land. Oh, they don't have anything, it'll be okay. But underneath. And this is the same reading I keep getting. It's the same reading I keep getting with this kind of pedophilia, young girls, this, really some nasty stuff is going on behind the scenes with it. Okay. And I think that's, again, part of what's going on, besides the money laundering and the other stuff. But I think under the money laundering and all the other stuff that's going on, this is the kicker. This is the kicker. Okay. So namaste. Have a great morning. I'm waiting for Sid and Nanda to show up. We're on our way out the door this morning. But I hope you've enjoyed the reading. Okay. What's going on in Trump land today? Namaste.